Movie season on The Movie Show.
Now we're excited to be joined by Rachel Wagner, a fellow member of the Utah Film Critics Association. You can read her reviews of movies on rachelsreviews.net, and she hosts the Hallmarkies podcast, where she takes on the Herculean effort, and I mean it. She watches all the Hallmark movies and all the Christmas movies that come out each year. This year it's over 100. Rachel, have you done 100 yet? This year?
I don't know what my total is at the moment, but yeah, it's a lot. I just had 8 just Hallmark alone this last weekend. There were 8 just
that
Hallmark.
They released the last weekend alone.
Yeah, just for over Thanksgiving.
My goodness!
You get mistletoe from that.
So with a plethora, as a movie show favorite word is, to choose from, which Hallmark movies should we choose?
Well, you got to talk about the Holiday Touchdown, A Chief's Love Story. That was kind of the big event of this whole season for Hallmark.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got Donna Kelsey cameoing in it. You've got it was made in conjunction with NFL Films, and it was a lot of fun.
So that means that you're actually going to see Chiefs logos, Chiefs uniforms, Arrowhead Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Not that we don't get enough of the Chiefs.
Like, I know almost nothing about football, and I still enjoyed it. So,
were there any Taylor references?
There were like homages. Nothing. I don't think there was any direct quoting or whatever of Taylor and Travis. But I think for what it was trying to be, is about as good as it could be. And even if you don't like football, you'll still enjoy this cute little family movie.
Okay, and that one's called
Holiday Touchdown, A Chief's Love Story.
Holiday with conjunction with NFL Films.
Because they're going to do a bunch more, I guess, of these. Like, I think other
I've seen it all.
teams, it's like with
NFL.
NFL.
Cleveland Browns will get one.
Ooh, they did
Probably.
I mean, at least you have some winter there, unlike your 49ers, where it's like all sunshiny. I mean, that's not Christmas.
We played last week in a snowstorm. Badly, by the way.
Browns won in a snowstorm. All right, sorry. I don't want to steal time from Rachel.
Yeah,
Rachel, what else we got?
So we had one of the only films filmed in Utah this season. I'm not sure why there weren't very many, but we have Deck the Walls. That was this last weekend.
Okay, and what did you think of that one?
It was very sweet. Like, this is a very basic Hallmark movie as far as the plot and the characters and everything, but it also had a nice family element with she's coming back from the city, but she's going to help her brother.
Impossible. I've never heard that story.
And her brother has kind of her brother has like a side relationship also that's cute. And it has some of the most egregious product placement in a Hallmark movie this year, which is hilarious.
You mean besides the Chiefs merchandise?
Yeah. They're literally like eating Nutella with a giant thing of Nutella, and then like right outside of Home Goods, they're like, "Here, I'm at Home Goods."
Oh wow! And
which
now,
is pretty funny.
What locations from Utah did you recognize?
See, that was a little frustrating because there really are hardly a sight of the mountains. There wasn't much, but
Even though it wasn't even Utah, it was set in Colorado, I heard.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. But it is one of the only ones shot in Utah, and it was cute.
Rachel, did you get a chance to see Mary on Netflix or That Christmas on Netflix?
Yeah, I saw that Christmas, and it was very cute.
Okay, because I like that
one
a lot.
Very sweet. Yeah. Richard Curtis, he's always good. I don't know. Even he did Genie last year, and that didn't get much praise, but I enjoyed it. So.
All right. Any others that you want, maybe that's non-Hallmark, or any other Christmas ones that jumped out from you this week that you'd love to recommend?
Yeah, for something a little bit different, if you want something with a little bit more like melancholy than Hallmark, it's called The Snow Sister. This is a Norwegian film out on Netflix that you can watch. It's about a little boy who's grieving the loss of his sister, and he meets this little girl who's kind of a sort of like a manic pixie dream girl type thing, but it turns out she has also her own griefs that she sort of, there's a backstory, and it can be quite melancholy, but it was, I think, very sweet and beautifully filmed and worth a watch.
Are there people that want melancholy Christmas movies? I'm curious.
Maybe if you just have had, as many Hallmark movies, maybe
for you it was definitely a palate cleanser, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. To balance out, but it is also about these two little kids, so it's cute in its own way.
Well, this is Rachel Wagner from rachelsreviews.net and the Hallmarkies podcast. Your latest podcast episode, is it a bunch of movies or is it anything specific?
Yeah, we had 4 episodes covering the Thanksgiving weekend, and the last of them airs tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
Thank you, Rachel. We'll talk to you again next week. You checked in with us today.
Thank you.
This is how dedicated she is in New York City right now.
That's right.
Talking to us from the Christmas capital of the United States, Christmas movie capital of the United States.
That's right. I saw the
Rockettes
Rockettes and everything.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Rachel. We appreciate you joining us.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks.
Christmas.